Welcome back to Car Compass, the destination where precision meets passion. Today, we're diving into one of the most electrifying machines Japan has ever birthed, the 2026 Nissan R38 GT-R Nismo. This car isn't just a sequel to a legend, it's a statement, a razor-edged blade designed to cut through convention and rocket through racetracks. If you're a fan of raw engineering mastery, stay right here because the new GT-R doesn't just return, it roars back with venom in its veins. Many thought the R35 was the final chapter, but Nissan clearly had other plans. The R38 isn't just a refresh, it's a ground-up redesign, more aerodynamic, more aggressive, and far more advanced than its predecessor. It marks a thrilling evolution for the GT-R bloodline. Buckle in, you're about to experience a full-throttle breakdown of one of the most anticipated high-performance machines of the decade. The R38's front is a masterpiece of functional aggression. Gone are the smoother lines of the R35. In their place, sharper contours, deeper creases, and a wider, hungrier stance. The signature V-motion grille returns, reshaped with forged carbon inserts and new aerodynamic ducts feeding the twin-turbocharged V6 behind it. Nissan's redesigned LED matrix headlights offer adaptive beam control that tracks corners with surgical precision, enhancing both aesthetics and safety. The hood features dual heat extracting vents, sculpted not only for cooling but for reducing lift at high speed. The front splitter is wider, formed from lighter-weight carbon fiber, directing airflow under the chassis with reduced drag. Every element at the nose screams performance, not for show but for function, every line calculated by wind tunnel refinement. From the side, the silhouette breaks from tradition. The roofline dips earlier into a sleeker fastback profile, lowering the car's center of gravity. A new set of forged 21-inch wheels finished in Nismo's exclusive matte graphite hide massive carbon ceramic brake rotors. Behind those wheels sit red 6-piston Brembo calipers ready to clamp down with tenacious bite. Airflow management continues along the flanks. Side skirts feature integrated venting channels that cool the rear brakes while reducing side turbulence. Door handles sit flush, activated by touch-sensitive pads, helping preserve aerodynamic efficiency. Even the side mirrors, now perched on aerodynamic stalks, slice through the wind to minimize drag. This car isn't about blending in, it's sculpted to dominate track days, canyon sprints, or just that one perfect morning on an empty coastal road. Now let's talk about the rear. It's a whole new language for the GT-R family. Quad-ring LED taillights still echo past models, but they float within a deeply sculpted rear fascia. The rear wing, a fixed, carbon, massivia, creates 220 pounds of downforce at 150 miles per hour. It's not there for looks, it's there to glue the car to the tarmac. A diffuser beneath the rear bumper channels air from underneath, increasing stability while reducing turbulence. Titanium quad exhaust tips sit tucked into an aggressive new lower valence, firing out a sound as sharp as it is furious. There's no mistaking this for anything else on the road. It's a GT-R reborn for the warpath. Interior: slide into the cockpit and the GT-R R38 Nismo greets you with a driver-focused sanctuary. Nissan re-engineered the cabin, blending motorsport inspiration with cutting-edge tech. The seats, a bespoke carbon shell Recaros wrapped in Alcantara, hold you like a racing harness. Red contrast stitching runs along the dash, doors, and steering wheel, reminding you this is no ordinary GT. In front of the driver sits a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster with customizable performance data. A new 10.8-inch center infotainment touchscreen handles connectivity, navigation, and telemetry access. Nissan finally updated the UI, slicker, faster, fully compatible with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Carbon fiber accents surround the cabin, from the center console to the door sills. The shifter, a nod to analog days, remains chunky and tactile. While this interior feels premium, it keeps the focus on performance. No unnecessary distractions. Every material has a purpose. Every control is within reach of a driver focused on the road ahead. Rear seat space remains minimal, more for storage or emergencies than passengers. The cargo area, surprisingly practical, still allows for a few bags or a helmet and suit for track days. Performance: now to the heart of this beast. Performance. The 2026 GT-R R38 Nismo houses a heavily revised 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6 VR38 engine. Output climbs to a staggering 620 horsepower and 487 pounds-feet of torque, achieved through enhanced turbo impellers, revised intake geometry, and a recalibrated AQ. Response is near instant. The engines pull from 3,000 revolutions per minute all the way to its 7,200 revolutions per minute. Redline feels violent, relentless. The 6-speed dual-clutch transmission, re-engineered with shorter shift times and a launch mode optimized for grip, delivers brutally fast gear changes. Power distribution remains via Nissan's Atessa ETS all-wheel drive system, which now uses a predictive torque vectoring algorithm tuned for better agility and corner exit acceleration. 0 to 60, just 2.5 seconds. Top speed, 208 miles per hour, electronically limited. This machine isn't just fast, it's feral. The suspension, tuned by Nismo's Motorsport division, employs adaptive dampers and lightweight aluminum control arms. Whether you're attacking a hairpin or cruising the highway, the GT-R delivers surgical steering feedback and body control that defies its weight. Braking is equally potent. Carbon ceramic rotors paired with those massive Brembo calipers provide fade-free stopping power, even after repeated high-speed stops. Track use is not only possibly, it's expected. What sets this GT-R apart isn't just speed, it's the harmony between grip, throttle response, chassis balance, and electronic intelligence. It gives you supercar behavior without the supercar intimidation. Let's talk cost. The 2026 Nissan R38 GT-R Nismo doesn't come cheap. Starting price lands around $215,000, depending on market and configuration. That places it head-to-head with some serious competition. Porsche 911 Turbo S, Audi R8 Performance, even the McLaren Artura. But here's the kicker: while others offer performance behind a velvet rope, the GT-R gives it to you raw, unfiltered, and without the six-figure servicing nightmares. Maintenance schedules remain reasonable. Reliability, proven. The value for performance ratio remains brutally high for anyone who measures excellence by lap times and real-world usability. Optional packages include the aero track kit, which adds more aggressive splitters, bespoke tires, and telemetry logging hardware. A limited-run midnight edition featuring blacked-out trim, custom paint, and serialized badging costs an extra $20,000, exclusive to only 100 units worldwide. Compared to the exotic competition, Nissan delivers a bulletproof alternative that doesn't beg for attention, it earns respect with results. So here's the bottom line: the 2026 Nissan R38 GT-R Nismo is not a nostalgia play. It's not trying to relive the glory days of Godzilla, it's creating a new legacy, forged through fire, built with precision, and ready to battle anything from Tokyo to Nowon for Nürburgring. This isn't a car for status, it's a machine for those who crave experience over excess, for those who measure journeys in apexes rather than valet tips. The R38 Nismo doesn't ask for approval, it demands skill. This is a driver's car in the truest sense, a supercar for real roads, real people, real performance. If you've ever wanted to know what happens when decades of racing DNA meet cutting-edge innovation, this is it. The 2026 GT-R R38 Nismo, Japan's ultimate warrior reborn. Thank you for tuning into Car Compass. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a review that matters. Let us know in the comments, does this GT-R live up to the legend, or did Nissan take too big a leap? We'll see you in the next one.